Well, here's that road that we go down after you go through the gate there at the Indian Mounds. You see it's all tore up. Heavy equipment has been back here. You can see the piece of machinery up there in the distance, kind of tucked in behind that clump. You see, what's amazing is that's where that structure used to be. That old pump house with the oil pump that was operational. See back there where the deer skull tree used to be? I think that's still there, but yeah, they tore all this stuff out. See if I can find where we used to go in, where we marked our trail. It's a little different, but I wonder what's up with this. Man, they tore it down and been back here plowing it. I wonder if they're gonna let it go back to nature, have it be part of the mounds, or if they plan on putting a new structure here. Be interesting. Cement. Pretty crazy though, huh? Well, as you can see, here's the opening where that building was. I'm coming back behind that piece of heavy equipment, and I see they've excavated back into this woods a little bit, going towards the mounds. You see this? Some trees have been marked with little flags. I wonder if they're making the mounds more accessible. Yes, because look, straight shot. Whereas you used to have to really go through a bunch of crap to get back here. I need to go back here and see what the heck they've been doing. Wow. Looks like a bear tore that apart. Interesting. That'd be interesting for real. Wow. I haven't walked into a branch or a pricker or a thorn of any sort. And I would never come back here this route. Well, the first time I did. And it was thicker than... Oh yeah. I can already see vegetation growing on the mound back there. But look it's like two tracks. That piece of equipment came right through here. Straight ahead of me, I don't know if you know, but I just know from looking at those trees, I know those trees, they're growing out of a mound. Man, I really don't like this. I liked it when it was more. There's the offering tree. Holy sh! Look at this. There's the flag. Oh my God. The easiest I've ever come to the mounds, other than when there was a great drought. And I just walked across the old lake bed. Would you look at this? Man, there's the offering tree. It's like they opened up my secret little paradise of peacefulness. What in tarnations, man. You couldn't get lost back here if you tried now. There's one mound. There's another mound. There's more mounds. See? Right behind the offering tree. There's a remnants of a mound. Right there's the remnants of a mound. In that direction there's some mounds. Back there. See that great mound in the back? Let me see. Back there. You see the contour? The lighting isn't the greatest. Wow, something else that's kind of crazy is before I took some stones and I started making like a little platform for which to make offerings of tobacco and whatnot. And somebody took my damn rocks. They're gone. That's interesting. I love this grand old tree. Hence that's why I dubbed it the offering tree, because it's just so prominent in the center of this area. There used to be a bunch of owl stuff here, little squirrel skulls and whatnot. You see all these partially eaten walnuts. Unique owls and stuff in here as well. Probably was a nest up there or something. Well, can you see the mounds in the distance? One back there, one between, like straight back there. There's another prominent one. Here's one. Behind it will be another one. Some more back through there. I'm right at the edge of a smaller one. You see the top has been dug into many years back. And then back through here you could just see the remains of smaller ones heading in that direction. And right back there is a larger one. Not as large as the ones I just showed you in front of me, but you can see it back there. You see it? Yeah. Crazy, huh? Can't believe they bulldozed right through here. What do they got planned? That's what I'm wondering. It's like making it easier for people to get back here. I don't like that. Not cool, man. I wonder who Here's my rock. And somebody had a fire going here, obviously. They used my rock for their little dumb fire. You know, I'm thinking it was probably like the people who were doing the work back here and they decided to come back here and have a little campfire and ish. Well, I'm gonna put it back. Trying to remember how I had it though. It was positioned in here where it fit pretty well. I don't know. I guess that'll be good enough for now. People back here messing around, man. They don't need to be back here having fires and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. It matters who was back here and what they were doing. I don't know. I just love and respect this place, so I don't want people back here doing things they shouldn't do or disrespecting the area. You know, not having the proper appreciation. See how they kind of laid these logs out? Kind of roughly form a little trail. You know, I see they excavated between here too. There used to be more debris and logs going across here. At one time I had a trail cam at the end of this here. Bunch of fallen trees. But I could see they've been chopping this wood up. Yeah, man. You can see the 2 tracks just blazing right through here. What in the hell do they have planned? I'm gonna follow and see what's at the end of this. Going beside this mound. Now I'm in front of this mound. Can't really make it out very much with all the vegetation, but there's a great mound right here as well. Man, they just came blazing through here, didn't they? You see light coming through? Maybe they plan on preserving this place and maybe making it more of an educational type deal. I've never walked around back here so easy. Remember at the top of this mound right here, there was probably a foxhole or coyotes or something. And outside the hole were fresh deer leg bones and stuff. It was pretty cool looking. Like all this, oh my God, that was impenetrable. Now look. Here used to be the trail for the back way up. When it's not flooded, that was the way to come. But now you see there's a great body of water that proves to be quite the barrier because the muck is deep. Yeah, here we go, man. On the other side of that mound now. There's more that way. Looks like they came and looped around this great tree. If you look, there's a slight incline in the soil here. I don't know, maybe it's an ancient wore down mound or something. You see it's starting to get dark back here. I need to work my way back to my vehicle. Otherwise I'll be wandering around in the dark. But yeah, look it. They blazed a trail all through here. Sorry my footage isn't the greatest. I'm out here with my little cell phone trying to document this. I have to send this to a couple of my friends who actually care about this place. Maybe we come out here and check this place out together in daylight. I need to get Tyson out here so he can see this. We've never been able to walk right here. This has always been very inaccessible. I mean, look at, they've been back here working. There's piles of chopped wood everywhere. You see that? Oh wow, look at this. They've got mats and stuff of vegetation up for the prevention of erosion, because this gravel pit water has been steadily eroding at the sides of this embankment and cutting right into where the main mound, like right there, the mounds start. There's a big mound that starts right over there. So this is good. I'm thinking the people who actually may give a crap have been back here doing this. There's the islands, there's one, there's the other over there. There's one right there. Water's quite high. There's been times when those were dry land. I see a chair way over there. That's where I used to come into this area and just walk across this lake bed. And I see they got some plantings of different vegetation. Help stabilize this hill. I wonder if it's vegetation geared towards keeping people the heck out. Interesting. Be cool to keep this body of water at bay though. Alright, I need to get back. It's getting dark. Look at that. There's a mound right there. See how this mound comes right down into the water? I'll be back with my friends and my son. Maybe my girlfriend will want to come too. She was an archaeologist, you know. She had a great appreciation for this place. She was coming back here way back in the early 90s. She specialized in different chirps and projectile points and whatnot. That was a whole lifetime ago, man. Well, guys, this is amazing. Yep. Time to get back to the car. Here's a mound to my right. Right in front of me is another mound. Right at about 11 o'clock is another big mound. I used to come out here and put my trail cams just to check out the wildlife. And there was always a nice group of deer that hung out around here. They would come greet me. Nice big buck. Had to be about 8 or 9 point buck. He'd come right up to the camera sniffing it. Then take off like a bat out of you know where. As soon as he really got a whiff of us. They would always check us out though the whole time I was here chilling. They'd be like circling the perimeter watching us. It's pretty cool. I don't know, man. Well, I'm glad they tore down that pump house, but dang, man, they blazed the trail right into here. What's up with that? I wonder what their plans are. Good old offering tree. The woodpecker tree's over there. I'm gonna go over there real quick. Check out my camera trap tree. Walking through these big spider webs. That'd be funny to find somebody else's camera trap on my camera trap location. Nope, no camera trap. Great spot though. Have a great perspective of the mounds. Little plaza here. Get back to the truck, Tyler. It's getting dark. This blows my mind. Yeah, I would say maybe those workers moved my rock and had a little fire at lunch or something. Or maybe there was some people back here and they had a little ceremony honoring the ones who came before us, you know, paying respect. Maybe they burned a little sage. I've burned sage back here. Offered tobacco. This is a respect thing. I just hope that by opening this up, that people don't come back here and abuse the area or dig around looking for treasures and stuff like that, because that's quite disappointing. People in their greed. Oh, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Me, mine. People like to possess things and hold things, you know. What good is it gonna do in your drawer? Observe it, get pictures, document it, leave it where it was, man. I don't know, I guess it matters the context and where you found it. I'm talking in this context right here. This is a burial ground, a sacred place from thousands of years ago. You wouldn't want people digging stuff up in your grandparents' cemetery, putting it in their drawer, would you? Basically the same thing. Man, I can't believe the old deer skull tree got paved down. I wonder if the skulls are still sitting over here. There were some little sparse mounds throughout there. This place has been pillaged since the 1800s though. Yeah, I bet I could dig back in there and still find them skulls. I used to always come back here and put them back in the tree because they were always knocked down. It's quite interesting. Shout out to the so-called Hopewells. That's what we call them, Hopewell. Definitely not what they call themselves. The funny thing is, we know very little about these people and the cultures who represent these people. We put all these fanciful little hypotheses behind who they were, what they did, how they did things, just on the stuff we find. And then we just kind of throw together a little story. That's archaeology, anthropology. Throw together a story based upon the little remains and relics that we find. Guess how they used it, what they used it for, and how they went about their living according to the things we find. Remnants of things we find, residues of things we find in their vessels. You know, I was reading a thing where they say, you know, they're not even really Hopewell. They're just a representation of the so-called Adena people. Hopewellian, the Hopewell thing comes from almost like a racist point of view where they thought, oh, they were so advanced, there's no way they could be Indians. They had to be something else, representative of something else. So they always tried to differentiate Hopewell from Adena. I've read where they say the Hopewell are just a later phase of the so-called Adena. Either way, man, it's quite magnificent and interesting. The more you dig into them, these mountains are something special.